Hello, everybody, and welcome to IWC Radio Live with our WrestleMania Backlash preview, which up until about an hour ago, maybe 2 hours ago, I just discovered it is on Mother's Day, which is tomorrow, as we're recording this. Whoever booked that should be fired. Like, it's a holiday, it's an unofficial holiday. What are you doing? Get out of here. Pack your stuff in this box and go. Goodbye.
Last time that WWE did a pay-per-view on Mother's Day, was it not a cold day in hell?
What are you trying to say?
The actual pay-per-view, a cold day in hell, in your house.
What are you trying to say, Beans?
Wow!
Sounds like you're trying to insult me. How dare you? No, I know what you mean. I know what you mean.
The only reason why I remember it is because JR did a send-off where he gave a personal message on the end of the thing, and I always remember it as a kid. I don't know.
Well, now I feel like a goof for doing that bit until you brought that up. Great, thanks.
Sorry.
It's all good. It's been a couple of weeks. Go ahead, sorry.
It's not Mother's Day here, so it doesn't really matter.
Yeah, apparently here it's going to be Mother's Day. Monday it's going to be Hispanic Mother's Day. I don't know.
Is that a different thing?
Yeah, apparently. Hispanic Mother's Day. It's on May 10th.
May 10th.
I only know that because when I was looking up the flyer for this week's grocery store ads, it was like, Monday is Hispanic Mother's Day. And I was like, okay.
So they just don't join in with the normal Mother's Day. They save it.
Just looks like it's a May 10th every year.
Yeah.
No matter what day it's on.
Yeah.
May 10th is on a Tuesday, I believe. I'm sorry, I said Monday.
Well, what better way than celebrating Mother's Day than sitting down with your mother and watching
NXT.
Happy Corbin versus Madcap Moss?
You kidding me? Is that actually a match?
It is, yeah.
Do you not see? Oh, you can't see the graphic. Yeah.
I'm in the dark on this, I'm afraid. My attempts to try and get back into watching weekly wrestling kind of died about 4 hours after WrestleMania Raw.
Yeah. Do you not see it there, Beans? Do you see it?
Yeah, I can see now. Yeah.
Yeah. Here, do you see
Yeah,
it
that
now?
is that is a total of 6 matches on a pay-per-view.
Yeah, this is kind of anemic. I guess we should get into it.
They-
Let me get the music going here. But yeah. Yeah, go
I
ahead.
think
Sorry,
we should
Chuck.
probably get ready for some unannounced matches tomorrow. Surely they can't have a pay-per-view with 6 matches.
They could.
Well, there was going to be a really big tag title unification match, right? And then they just threw the big dog in there.
Yeah,
Yeah.
what's the deal with that?
Ruined the whole thing.
They were advertising it. I think they even had the graphic made up and everything for the actual match. And then they decided to put Roman Reigns in and McIntyre in there for some reason. I thought a 6-man tag would be better than a title match. Yeah, there it is then.
Does this mean that they're having second thoughts about unifications and?
From Fightful.
Well, apparently there was never any plan on doing it. It was all a ruse. There was never. It was always going to be the 6-man tag.
It was always going to be the 6-man tag?
According to the internet, if you believe the internet.
I don't.
Never.
I don't.
There's never been a true fact on the internet.
Right.
Well,
That's
that
a
is
fact.
But yeah, apparently they were never planning on. Can't think of the word. Unifying
Following through.
titles.
I kind of got the impression it was more that they then had to. They did the tag thing. They then had to come up with something for Roman to do. Realize they've got no challenges. But we can't just do Drew McIntyre with 2 weeks build. Let's just get him on the show another way. Did it the worst possible way.
Nah, I don't really
But-
know.
I don't know. Maybe this was the terrible plan the whole time. Who knows? It will come out one day. So, are you ready to predict? Have you looked over the card at all, everyone?
I've been having this Photoshop file open for like the past hour or so.
So you should be ready.
Yeah.
I haven't looked at it much until right now. I heard about the
really?
Six Man. That's about it.
Strangely enough, like according to Wikipedia, like there's no main event scheduled at the moment.
It's got to be the women's match, right?
You'd think so, wouldn't you, bro?
Or the Six Man. Maybe no, because it's too late now. We've already had SmackDown. Thinking maybe they make the Six Man winner take all, but nope.
I thought that's what they were gonna do, but then, like you say, according to the internet.
Yeah, check out this dirt sheet called Wikipedia, which just has TBA.
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 Yeah, because it hasn't happened yet. That's fair enough.
But yeah, usually they have, like, even if you go down here, usually it tells you, like, this is the pre-show and this is the main, but it doesn't have that, strangely enough.
Yeah, they usually take a guess, don't they?
Yeah.
Ah, well.
I
So
could
nothing
see
except for the pre-show.
we're gonna get some matches announced on Twitter tomorrow before the show starts.
You might be right there.
And they all arrive in the arena and someone realises, shit, there's 6 matches on this card.
They've done shows though where there's been only like 6-7 matches though, haven't there?
Usually there's like a rumble or something in there that's going to take.
Yeah, it's usually.
time.
I mean, you'd imagine the 6-man might take a little bit of time, but
But how much? It's not going an hour.
no.
This is
I'm
going to be
gonna
a
say,
hell of a
though,
lot of
this-
video packages.
This is a big level pay-per-view, isn't it? Really.
Oh yeah, big time.
And they've like, you know, they've been doing them in like what, 2 hours 40 minutes, 2 hours 50. So
That's fine. I'll take one of those 3-hour pay-per-views. So we've got nothing planned for the pre-show. We just have a lot of rematches. So let's get into one of those.
Joey Lawler might say something offensive again on the beat.
Oh, let's hope.
There's always that to look forward to.
Bobby Lashley versus Omos again. MVP has switched allegiances somewhere along the line. Can Lashley pull it off again, or is this time for the 50-50?
I'm going to say the 50-50 because they're going to want to build back up almost now, aren't they?
I agree. Instead
Yeah.
of just keeping him strong, they beat him and then build him up again. Logic.
I don't know. I think Omos is going to win it.
Yep.
Omos, sorry. Omos.
Omos. I think it's Omos. Yeah, something like that. Omos. Omos? Omos? Omos?
Hummus.
Are you okay?
Omos? Edward James Olmos? Smoot?
MVP's with Omos, right? Is that what you said?
Omos. Yeah, right.
Omos.
Hummus.
Omos.
I'll go with almost Omos.
Almost Omos.
And then
Okay,
across the board, right?
that's a lot of Omos.
Yeah.
That was easy. Let's move on to... Oh, wow. They're actually doing this one, are they? Happy Corbin and Madcap Moss. The Dream Team implodes.
I guess Madcap Moss cracked one too many jokes on Corbin's expense here, and somehow we're here now.
Don't know. Yeah, I agree.
Yeah.
Can I put that there?
Pretty good prediction there.
Oh,
You're not going to get a point for it, even though you are right.
okay. All right, fine.
Funny actually, when I was making that graphic, I should have put in the match type as
Who gives a
who
fuck?
cares match.
Yeah.
It's got to be Moss, isn't
But
it?
yeah, you think so? They were kind of teasing that Moss was ripping into him on SmackDown about how many times he's changed his character. He went all the way back to his Baron Corbin days and Constable Corbin,
King Corbin,
and then whatever he is now.
Happy Corbin.
He's gonna beat him again, so he can change his character again. So I don't know whether they're gonna go down that route.
Sad Corbin, really.
Sad Corbin.
Sad Corbin.
Remember when he was the lone wolf in NXT and he was actually decent?
I don't know if he was decent, but yeah, I remember him being the lone wolf.
He was alright.
And then he got called up and just started making friends.
Yeah. Yeah, Madcap Moss.
Madcap Moss. And Beans?
I don't know. It's a hard one because I've not seen any kind of build up on it, but
probably for the best.
I suppose it does have to be Madcap because it'll probably kind of carry on, won't it? So
you're going Madcap Moss as
yeah.
well? Okay.
Yeah.
Right.
Madcap Moss has got new entrance music.
Great.
It's terrible. The actual music's probably not too bad. It's just someone hits him shouting "joke" at the start of the theme music.
He just shouts "joke." He doesn't tell a joke. He just says "joke."
Joke.
It was Joe. Seriously.
Wow. Wow.
Can you pull that up, Smoke?
Sure, it'll be on YouTube somewhere.
Madcap. Okay, hold on.
Madcap Moss. New theme song.
New entrance music.
New entrance music. Yeah.
I think he's had a few weeks, but still.
3 jokes. There you go.
Okay, hold on. I gotta.
It might be actually.
1 week ago. That's got to be it.
Yeah, that's gotta be it. I gotta mute you guys so that on the feed, but you can still hear it through the call. So give me a sec here. Boop. Let's see. What? What in the actual fuck? I'm sorry. This actually has to get played on the stream. I'm sorry.
What?
This is bad. This is bad. This is
Joke.
Oh my god. What the who came up with that? Joke. Oh, thank you, Beans. Yeah, you're right. There you go. Point for you.
There's weird, like applause in the actual
Joke.
track as well.
I'll have to hear how the rest of that sounds after the show, but like, Jesus Christ. Entrance themes have kind of fallen off in WWE in terms of quality. If that's the best that they can come up with.
I don't know. Ridiculous, isn't it?
The song's actually pretty great despite the rocky start. Wow.
Yeah, the actual music's not too bad, but yeah, it doesn't need that at the start.
Wild.
Alright.
Well, going on from that. Now WWE's gonna claim like that nanosecond there, probably.
Yeah.
Like, hey, you played a fraction of our song. Wow.
Be grateful.
Beans, did you see this?
Oh, whoa, he's actually replied.
Oh, wow.
I told you.
What? He is now our boy.
Yeah.
Shucks, you were right. You know what? Here. Okay, this is muted. Good.
Wow.
He gets a like. He gets a like. Trust me, I've been there before with the whole editing mistakes and whatnot. I get it. He gets a like at the comment and on the video.
I feel like anyone watching
He's not going to understand what
Yeah.
just happened. No.
Yeah, exactly.
Well,
Sorry.
Shouldn't explain it. Just leave it there.
They'll let them figure it out. Anyway.
Anyway. Right. Edge and AJ Styles are also having a rematch. Damian Priest is banned from ringside, so we can't just stand there and distract AJ this time.
That's right.
Is that going to be the difference maker?
Is there a chance that we're getting another member of the stable instead?
I was just going to mention that. Do you know what the stable is now called?
I think I did hear it, but I can't remember what it was.
Any guesses, anyone? I think, I'll give it a clue. It's a former pay-per-view name.
Bad blood.
Yeah, that's could be.
Over the
capital
edge.
Punishment.
Over the edge.
Over the edge. Yeah. That'd be great. Is
I
it,
guess.
Unforgiven.
the Bash?
No. Judgment Day?
Capital punishment.
They're calling the group Judgment Day.
Called the group Judgment Day.
That's a pay-per-view name.
I know.
That's not a good.
Hard Justice.
Yeah, why not Hard Justice? Yeah, Road Wild.
Just
Beware of Dog.
Yeah. Insurrection.
God.
In your house.
Yeah.
In your house.
Hard just. It was a time when all the TNA pay-per-views just had like phone films.
Yeah.
Destination X. Edge? AJ? Anyone? Anyone want to start this one off?
I'm going for leader of Judgment Day, Edge.
Edge? Edge?
Same,
Again.
yeah, I think it'll get it again.
There's talk that we may be getting a new member as well. And Rhea Ripley has
Okay.
been mentioned. Not on TV, obviously, but it's rumoured.
Yeah, that could work.
Maybe we see her getting involved somehow.
And then next month we have another match between AJ and Edge where Damian Priest and Rhea Ripley are both on the side, and then someone else joins. Just stands there. I guess it makes sense for Edge to win, doesn't it? AJ doesn't really need it. Something about doing the rematch makes me think they're gonna go 50-50 every time, but
No, I'm picking Edge as well.
I'll go with you guys.
I mean, they could do it where AJ wins and then he just gets beat up by the group afterwards, but
yeah,
if
that's
he
true.
does, it'll probably be like a roll-up or something. I don't think it'll be a definitive win against Ed.
Build up Edge. He's one of the potential main event challengers, isn't he?
He's a future star.
Yeah, he's real up and coming, that Edge guy. Another rematch here then. Seth Rollins, Cody Rhodes, Part 2. They haven't added a stipulation, have they? No, they're just doing it again.
You picked Edge as well, Beans, right?
What's the build-up been like for this? Because the last I saw was Seth giving him a handshake on the Raw after Mania.
Basically it, really.
Basically.
Wow, really?
I can't really remember much. I missed the Raw because I was away, so I don't think much happened on that. But
Is Seth still playing the heel in this, or are they like got
Yeah.
a bit of mutual respect now? Or
No, he's still the heel. Yeah. I know they've been doing the dark match after every show last couple of weeks apparently. They're probably sick of the sight of each other. But yeah, nothing. So I missed a week of shows, so I don't know fully the situation, but I don't think we've missed a lot.
Does anyone have a sickening feeling that Vince McMahon will strike and Cody Rhodes is going to lose already?
50-50 booking, pal.
He wants to do what his dad never did and win the WWE title. But then surely he should be going for Reigns, but he's not. He didn't. Maybe you don't really throw him straight into that. Maybe you leave him for a bit, but I don't know.
You picked Edge, right? Bean, sorry.
Yeah.
Okay, and Chucks, you picked Madcap Moss in the first match, right?
Oh, Moss, yeah.
No, or Madcap Moss, sorry.
Oh, Moss.
second one.
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
Okay, gotcha. All right, just making sure.
Oh, Moss.
Internet's favorite mid-carder, Cody Rhodes.
Alright, you got Rhodes. Yeah, they've got to have him win it again, haven't they?
Oh, it's Rollins somehow gets the win. I don't know. Like
You
I said.
both said I missed the thing. I can't see the sheet anymore.
Oh, I'm sorry. Here. Sorry. I'm.
Doesn't help a whole lot. Yeah. So, Beans and Will, you haven't picked yet.
Yeah, it has to be Rhodes, I suppose, but there is a part of me that just screams that typical WWE, like
50-50 booking.
You've had your moment in the spotlight now. We'll get to your title run in 5 years when you're pissed off.
When you're about to leave to go back to AEW.
Yeah, or when you're getting near retirement age, because we like stars in our, mid-50s.
And Will?
I got Cody.
You go with Cody as well. So far, you've predicted the same damn thing on every match. We should just do this all year.
Sure.
Share the win.
Are you picking Cody as well?
Yeah.
Okay.
6-man tag then. So this was probably going to be the main event, but now it's just a thing that's happening. RK Bro are joined by Drew McIntyre to take on the entire Bloodline. And they haven't said anything about the title situation. No winner take all, no unification thing happening anymore. Just 6-man.
Yeah, this is an odd one because, supposedly, they didn't have plans for the unification to take place, and it was just used as a buzz sort of thing. So I don't know here. It's kind of, I don't know. I don't know if that's the way to go, is to try to generate traffic and such, but I guess it kind of worked. It's got people somewhat talking about this a little bit. That being said, I think I would be more interested in Drew McIntyre going for the title against Roman Reigns solo, rather than being lumped into the 6-man tag.
That has to be where it's going.
Yeah, I'm gonna pick RK Bro and Drew, because I think they're gonna want to give because Roman Reigns obviously hasn't lost for God knows how long, has he? And whilst they're not going to beat Roman Reigns in the actual match, it'll put a blemish on his record, and I think that'll be what leads to the title match.
Have you seen what pay-per-view's coming up next?
No.
Hell in a Cell.
Crap in a box.
Yeah.
Where rivalries go to start.
Exactly. So they better get started on this thing pretty quick. I don't know if McIntyre's going to pin Roman in the 6-man, but he has to win it.
No. You won't pin him, but one of Usos will take the fall, but...
Yeah. That's my pick anyway. RK Bro.
He was calling them. What did he call them on SmackDown? RK McBro.
Oh, was that?
For some reason.
Yeah, Hell in a Cell, June 5th.
RK Bro only works because it's RKO. You can't put a muck in there and it doesn't work anymore. It's
Yeah.
like RK Bro.
I'm underwhelmed.
Yeah, you're not the only one. So Will's going for RK Bro and Drew.
Yeah.
Yeah, same.
You know what? I'm gonna go with the Bloodline.
Oh, finally a change.
I was gonna say, are we gonna all predict the same the whole show?
I think that might be the only difference. Because next up we have an I Quit match for the SmackDown Women's title. Charlotte Flair and Ronda Rousey. I expected Charlotte to lose it at WrestleMania, but now's as good a time as any, I guess.
I didn't.
You didn't. That's probably true. I do have that down here somewhere.
It's alright, you don't have to take my word for it.
No, you didn't. In fact, none of you did. It was just me on my own, thinking they brought Ronda back for a reason.
The Sandy Hook denier, Ronda Rousey.
Oh my!
No, that's a long time ago. She doesn't believe that anymore.
Okay.
Like ghost food.
Just saying, she didn't believe in it at one point.
Yeah, I do think that they probably, like you say, at the time I was saying that they were going to have to give Charlotte the win, I think, because, it's big match Charlotte and she has to win everything. But now I think, now she's had a win, I can't imagine, I don't know actually. Because it's a difficult one with it being the I Quit stiff, isn't it? Because you can't imagine them going down the route of making anyone say it, but
Yeah, neither
out
one
of the
looks.
two, I'd probably say Charlotte will say something, but...
Surely the face never quits. It's only
Yeah,
ever the
but
heel
if
that wins
the face loses, it's because of a tape recording shouting I quit.
Yeah, exactly.
I quit! I quit! I quit! In a really surreal way. Yeah, I'm picking Ronda.
Yeah, I'm going with the at one time Sandy Hook denier, Ronda Rousey.
No, you've got to let go.
Jeez.
It's definitely Ronda's time. And Will,
Yeah, Ronda.
yeah. Well, so I can tell you right now, There will be 1 point in it come the end of this
There
week.
will be.
Well, there
Unless,
you
of
go.
course, they add a couple of matches before the show starts tomorrow, and we can.
Yeah,
It's
this
late.
looks very
It's-
anemic and underwhelming.
Has anything else been happening on TV that feels like it should be on here? What's Sami Zayn been doing?
Not much. He had a bit of a run-in with McIntyre, which then now he's in this. So.
Kevin Owens. Kevin Owens and Ezekiel. That could end up.
Yeah, that could be on there. They were teasing the 24/7 title. Nikki Cross won the 24/7 title for about 4 minutes, and then Dana pinned her again. And then later on the show, you saw Nikki backstage looking cross with herself. Is it? There you go.
Hey,
And then you drop.
joke.
God.
You drop appeared and sort of put her arm around the shoulder and said, "Are you ready to stop playing games?" She said, "Yeah."
But she's not a superhero yet. She's given up
So,
before she's.
well, it looks like she. That was the last we saw of her, but it looks like she might be something else next time we see her. It looks like they're going to be a team, maybe. I don't know.
Who was it that put their arm around her? Sorry.
Do drop.
Mm.
That would be kind of cool because they know each other from years ago, don't they? From like when they were training together in Scotland.
So she didn't respond and go, "Yeah, okay, Jew drop."
So yeah, she could do it losing the superhero gimmick. And the other one could do it losing the name. So maybe they could help each other out there. But yeah, I can't think of anything else really. It seems to be a bit of a, a bit of a filler content at the minute. They're waiting for something to happen.
A
Don't know what it is,
WrestleMania Backlash. Filler content at WrestleMania
Yeah,
Backlash.
exactly.
There's not really any excuse for them to ever have filler content, I would say.
No,
A company like this big. No.
just looking back at, just I missed a week's Raw because away. Let's see what I've missed. Oh, Lacey Turner showed up. Lacey Turner?
Lacey
Who's
Turner.
Lacey Turner, EastEnders.
Who's Lacey? That's EastEnders. Yeah.
Yeah.
Lacey Turner?
Stacey Slater.
Lacey Evans, rather. She's been doing this
For Lacey Turner.
weird story about how she grew up and how she had a terrible childhood.
Oh, there she
Um,
is.
who?
Lacey Evans on the
On the screen.
Smoots playing.
Oh,
that
sorry, I didn't see. Yeah, so the last couple of weeks she's been doing this, telling the story about how she grew up and how she had a terrible childhood and terrible parents and whatever. And I don't know.
This
I
is-
mean,
It's
all well
all
and good,
true, though,
really.
isn't it? Because this is
well,
where
that's it. I appreciate that it might all be true, and fair play to her. She's obviously done well to get where she is, but do we really need to know all this on a wrestling show? It's a bit. I don't know.
How
And
did
then she came up, she did the last one last night, and then they introduced her to the live crowd, and
yeah.
the announcer told everyone to applaud,
oh god,
and then she comes, and she comes out, and then she's doing all the posing, doing all the marine poses.
Yeah, that's what I
and
just
stuff,
did. That's what I just showed on the
Yeah.
feed there, or not on the stream feed.
I
But
don't know. It just seems. I get it, it's all coming from a real place, but the whole thing just seems forced and makes it seem not true, which I think kind of dilutes what she's trying to do.
yeah,
Mm.
I'm not gonna believe into it until there's corn dogs involved.
Or Ric Flair.
Or Ric Flair.
Or Ric Flair.
Yeah.
That's, the whole thing. It's been going for about 5 weeks now, where they've been telling little bits of a story, and not once she mentioned Ric Flair and his baby. So
They'll play it out when she faces Charlotte.
Got to imagine
Yeah,
that's where it's going.
Well, she did say last night the only way she can get vengeance or something is to go for the SmackDown Women's title. So yeah, seems to be if not Charlotte, not Charlotte, it's going to be Ronda, innit? Whoever comes out on top tomorrow. Speaking of women, Asuka comes back as well. She's been missing for a little while.
That's true.
And she showed up again on Raw last week, actually. That was good to see her back.
She's
Looking
still
back
wearing
at-
that green paint on her face.
She is, yeah. It's weird because both shows, because they've been having this sort of inter-brand rivalry thing with the Bloodline and OK Bro. That's been the main sort of focus of both shows for the last couple of weeks. So it's it has been quite, I don't want to say lazy, but that's kind of what it's been, really. And I'm trying to find a recap of last week's, but anyway, excuse me, I'm getting over a cold, so.
That's alright.
So yeah, we had Veer. Veer's here.
Via's here.
Veer's
Finally.
here. They sent him.
He's doing the old Strowman routine, and I'm sure someone did it before him as well. Right
Wait.
back, I think, where they
Wait.
just defeat loads of jobbers.
Wait, you mean Bart Hansen wasn't enough to beat him?
I know.
Yeah.
I like the look of this Bart Hansen. I think he's got a chance.
It's a shot. Any man with two
Any man
hands
with 2 hands.
has a fighting chance.
He's just
So, yeah,
roping him in
he's-
here.
Yeah. Yeah, see, there you go.
There you go. There you go. Another one of them.
I'm not even
He
looking.
knocked the
I'm looking at
bejesus out of Veer. Oh, no, maybe not.
Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, it's not quite a Keith Lee Beal there, but it's
It
okay.
just
Yeah,
seems
it's
to be building them up again. It does seem to. It's very similar to the Strowman thing now. And like I say, I think Ryback did it before him. I'm sure it's been done
Right.
before him as well.
Right, so Veer is just controlling his narrative.
Yes,
Okay.
exactly. They did.
Come on,
They
Bart.
made reference to the film actually, which I didn't think they were going
They
to do.
say $1 million arm,
That's his finisher. His finisher's called $1 million arm.
but did they explain why he
But
has
then,
$1 million arm?
Corey did briefly. He didn't really go into that much detail, but he
Oh,
did
there it is.
Yeah.
It's his left too. Didn't know he was a lefty.
Yeah, I didn't think
that
they were
was
going
just
to
a
mention the
clothesline
film.
from hell. $1 million
Was
clothesline
really,
from
wasn't
hell.
Yeah.
He's not going for the pin though.
Ooh,
Oh, he's done
No,
the
it's-
Rusev stomp, the butt stomp.
the
Yeah,
on the back.
accolade, the one-armed
And then a
accolade,
weird kind of twisting accolade.
the one-arm accolade.
That was the other
Didn't
guy.
he
He did it as well, didn't he? Didn't Rusev do the whole jobber thing for a bit?
Yeah,
Yeah.
everyone does it
Yeah.
a little bit. Yeah.
He should just look cross-eyed after
I
he
did
wins.
get a vibe of Umaga when he came out.
Yeah, he should look cross-eyed when
Yeah.
he wins. Just to act a
Yeah,
little bit
so
more
he's like-
nutty.
He's like a bit of a taller Umaga, isn't he? Umaga.
He's got
Umaga.
great hair. I love Veer's hair and the beard. It's good. Glorious
It is
mane.
quite good, isn't it? Yeah.
Glorious.
And then he just-
Oh, he's putting him
The
back
whole
in the
thing
ring.
where he just battered him again. For
Is he
the-
gonna- is he
No,
gonna
no,
accolade-
he's not done.
Is he going to accolade him in the ropes here? What are we doing? Yep. Hey, look at that. I
He did
guessed
more.
correctly. Look at
Okay, why can't this guy just turn around?
that. Yeah, just go cross-eyed right there, and you'd look even crazier.
Cross-eyed.
Come on, tell me I'm wrong. Tell me I'm wrong. Here, hold on.
Is that the guy who was reviewing a McDonald's meal?
Oh my God. No. Yeah, you mean to tell me this guy, if he went cross-eyed, when he's whoa, if he's going like nutty, like that wouldn't be crazy? Like, come on. He absolutely would be, insane.
I don't know, it might look kind of goofy. But, so what's the deal with the face paint there? It looks like the top bit of an England flag, as if he's like a football fan that's just washed his face or something.
He's not as goofy as this fucking submission in the ropes here, Chucks.
That is pretty goofy.
Yeah.
I think it's supposed to be some sort of tribal thing, isn't it? I don't know.
Well, I'd like some explanation for that and his arm, if possible.
Also, why is he wearing a skirt? But,
It's a kilt.
Yeah.
No, it's like his long shorts. I didn't realise.
Oh.
I would track that coming.
I've also heard, not seen, but Via's former tag partner, Shanky, is possibly splitting from Jinder Mahal.
Oh, really? Okay.
Yeah, it looks like there was some dissension there, apparently.
They've been doing this weird. Sorry, I'm still on Raw.
Oh, okay. That's
Been doing this weird story on the 24/7 title with Dana marrying Reggie and also Tamina marrying Akira Tozawa.
Yeah.
Which led to a horrible wedding segment a few weeks ago.
So did
Dana
Dana Brooke
wedding segments
take...
are never that good anyway, but this was.
Did Dana Brooke take Reggie's no last name?
I think she did, yeah.
Is she just Dana now?
Just Dana now.
Which is what happened with Ultimate Warrior, right? That's why she's called Dana Warrior.
Sure.
He changed his name to just the one name. So now Dana Brooke has to be Dana Reggie.
Oh.
But yeah, it's now progressed into Reggie cost her a match on Raw. And she now wants a divorce.
Already after like a week?
Yeah, 2 weeks, but yeah.
Oh. Who would have thought that this would break down so easily?
This is so bad.
I've never realised how actually attractive Dana Brooke was.
Oh yeah.
Because she looks different all the time nowadays. Like she's always changing up her look, I feel. Oh yeah, there it is. I want a divorce.
Yeah.
Oh no.
It's turned into some. Do you remember the really bad storylines on the old NXT before it got cancelled?
They were great.
It's like something like that now. It's weird.
Tamina was on that too.
It's like they wanted
to
It's like they wanted to recapture like the essence of the hardcore title, but focused on the wrong aspect of it. It's just like the wacky chasing shenanigans rather than the
There's no hardcore.
Yeah. Also on the website here, I'd just like to point this out. There's no video. There's no video here. Hello.
I mean Raven never married Molly Holly. Got a divorce from her 2 weeks later.
Watch this. If I click the timestamp here, the 3 minutes. Hey, look, a video. Look at that.
Video pops up.
Look at that. I'm doing WWE.com's work here. Apparently.
There's Seth Rollins Appreciation Night.
Yeah, apparently.
We've missed a major return.
Oh, did we?
There was a major return on Raw. Yeah. Mustafa Ali.
Oh.
Made his long-awaited return to Raw.
Does he not want to leave anymore, or what's going on there?
Apparently not. He had a little promo with I'm going to say Austin Theory, but I'll say Theory.
Just Theory.
And he made reference to that, about whether he's going to go home again or stuff. And...
Also, since our last show, we pointed this out. The 8th of April SmackDown, right? Remember how, we checked and there was like no results, right? Remember that?
Oh, there's nothing there.
Yeah.
Still nothing.
Still not fixed it. They won't fix that. They don't care now. That one.
Put that in there.
Will you stop jumping ahead to SmackDown? I'm still on Raw.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
Randy Orton, is he on Raw? He must be.
He's on both.
He's on both, right? Well, okay.
That's what I mean. Since we're doing this tag thing with the Usos and RK Bro, he's been on both.
But he's the Raw champion, I think.
Raw Tag Champion.
Raw
yeah.
Tag Champion, right? So it's relevant to bring up that he has now been around for 20 years.
Yeah, they did actually have a Randy Orton, I'd say appreciation night, but they didn't call it that. 20th anniversary celebration or something.
Hmm.
And yeah, it was quite good actually. They had all the roster around the ring and they gave him a round of applause and stuff. And that seemed quite genuine. And they got into obviously the promo side of it. But yeah, it's crazy to think 20 years. Wow,
That is
where's it
insane.
gone? I think that is actually all. Oh, the main event on Raw was.
Did they have Hardcore Holly on
No.
to commemorate his debut?
No. Did they?
No. That was his debut match was against Hardcore Holly.
Oh, that's right. They did actually. They did a little, a good little, what do we call it? Video package. Going over his career. They did show that actually.
Did it have his injury update on it?
Get well, Randy.
No, it didn't. Should have done that. It did show when he beat nobody for his first world title.
Yeah. How did they show that? Was it just super close up of him
It was just really. He was
hooking a leg?
holding it up after he'd won it. Didn't show any of the match. He didn't have a match. He just found it in the ring. Remember?
Yeah. Been there since WrestleMania. No one wanted to pick it up.
So yeah, that is for Raw really. The other Sonya Deville's been doing the whole Mad with Power thing.
Jacket time, right?
Jacket time.
Jacket time, yeah. I think she gave herself a world title match, women's title match last week, and didn't go to plan. Which there's a segment, I think they're trying to build up for Vince coming into Fire or something. Cause he said last week that the higher ups, and he went, no, I mean the real higher ups, investigating the conduct.
Who's the
Don't
real
know,
guy? Like,
Well,
Papa
Nick
Big,
Khan, I imagine.
Papa Big Cock, pal.
yeah.
Nick Khan, I think.
Oh yeah. He's gonna send her to AEW Dark Elevation or something.
So that was it, really. That's from on the Raw side. You can go to SmackDown now if you like. What you do that?
Okay.
I think we've already done it all. What else has happened on SmackDown?
Yeah, to be fair, we probably have.
It was a tables match, apparently.
What was a tables match? One thing I've seen on the internet today, there's a few tweets about weird thing they were doing at the arena last night. Apparently, you could hear commentary at the arena.
What, piped in through the actual thing? Did they do like headsets for a little while? I think that was a long time ago.
Yeah.
Didn't they sell?
I remember they did headsets at WrestleMania 28 when we were.
There's a clip on YouTube of you can hear the commentary.
I bet that had to hurt.
Yeah. It wasn't a bad tables match actually. It was pretty good.
James, you can't make that, dude. The table's too far away. Oh, okay. Well, that works too, I guess.
He wasn't going for it.
Yeah, apparently they'd lost Butch again. Turns out he was under the ring.
Oh, under the ring.
Yeah.
They never looked.
Who knew? He turned up during this match. I don't think what else we've missed. Cody Rhodes was on Austin's podcast last week.
Yeah, Steve Austin said his favorite Zelda game was like Breath of the Wild or whatever, right? Here, let me find that real quick. Hold on, let me pause this for a sec. I gotta find that tweet. Because I was like, there ain't no goddamn way Steve Austin plays video games.
Yeah. Yeah.
Let me see if I can find this here. Hold on, sorry.
I'm sure what else we've missed.
It's not that Breath of the Wild's a bad game. It's really not. It is pretty great. And I don't mind anyone saying that's their favorite. But it's also like, you're going to choose that one. People who don't play Zelda games would say that one. I kind of feel like, you know, if you know Zelda, you probably say, you know, something else. I don't know. Maybe it's just me. It's just,
There you go. Let me throw this up on the stream here. I would almost pay money to see Steve Austin play a Legend of Zelda video game.
Because Link to the Past is the one. Best Zelda game.
Because he's reading off questions, yeah. Best Zelda game.
Best Zelda game.
Ocarina of Time, hands down. And he's like, no, dude, Breath of the Wild. Oh, that's a bold choice.
No, that's the opposite of what I'm saying. I don't think it is a bold choice. I mean, it's a bold choice because it's Steve Austin saying it, but it's not a bold choice. I think 90% of people would say Breath of the Wild. I don't know, I'm a Sonic guy.
That's kind of funny, actually. I have to see. I don't know if there's any material for this, but I want to see. I'll look it up after the show here, but yeah, that's interesting. That is a bold choice.
I disagree.
Oh no, it's not a bold choice. I'm sorry.
I'm sorry. Take.
It is a cold take. You're right.
Stone cold take.
Yeah, I would need video footage of him playing Breath of the Wild. Sorry, for me to believe him picking that.
See, this guy, someone there just said he's a Twilight Princess guy. Now that's a bold take.
Yeah, you know what? Yeah, I would. Yeah, interesting.
You know, I was never a Nintendo guy. I really didn't get into Zelda.
I was for a while until they started doing stupid shit, and I was like, all right, I'm out.
What do you think is stupid shit?
The whole like, oh, hey, here's a fan created thing, and then they just like go over and just shut it down immediately.
Oh, all of the yeah. They are bad for that.
Yeah. There's that. There's some other stuff. I can't think of them at the moment during the show. I'll have to look that up as well.
Yeah, that does suck.
But that is a big turn-off point for me.
Whereas Austin's guy, Sonic, he gets the fan game guys and says, well, let's just make the game. You guys can do a hell of a job.
Yeah, everybody wanted him to change his
do
look
what
in
you
the
can
movie.
do, and then Sonic Mania is great.
Yeah.
Yeah, that too.
Would the announce table count? No, they always tease that and never.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, does the announce table count as a table?
It does in the games.
Yeah.
Oh, there's.
Don't know what you would expect.
Yeah, it's Hornswoggle. He's wearing a wife beater.
I don't think you would expect them to go on the table because all this stuff's still on there. And Michael Cole's phone was still there.
Yeah, he pulled it off at the last second there. Yeah, I can't believe they're still doing this feud, to be honest with you, because I thought they wrapped this up at WrestleMania. But I guess not.
No.
Also, they could have had this match at WrestleMania Backlash.
Well, it's weird because they've actually got a women's tag match. They were announcing it last night for next week's SmackDown, but not on the pay-per-view.
What the fuck are they doing?
No,
I mean, not these guys, but I mean, like, just WWE.
No, you mean
what
generally,
are they doing? Well, yeah, there's Mad Cat Moss. Why does Happy Corbin look like, well, unhappy for one, but he's on like some sort of safari?
Almost, I think Mad Cat Moss said last night. What did he call him? A pitbull wannabe.
Yeah, that's not good.
Pitbull, the singer. Well, if you can call him a singer.
That's why he's the Andrew the Giant Battle Royal winner.
Yeah. Gunther was on last night as well.
Oh yeah.
He's still a thing.
Especially they didn't like
Yeah,
Walter. Like, I don't think Gunther's that much better. Gunther, I should say.
Gunther.
Apparently, he beat Drew Gulak.
That was weird as well. The week before last, Gulak was what's the word? Training. I don't know, to be in other positions. He did a backstage interview. And I think it's all part of some gimmick that they're going to be going down. But he did a backstage interview. He did timekeeping. He did something else. Can't remember what it was. It's like, and then this week he was back wrestling. And he said, "This is back where I want to be."
The jack of all trades, Drew Gulak.
Yeah. It's like as if they don't really know what they're doing right now. It's just they're like in sort of.
Yeah, it doesn't make any
You know?
sense. Does not make any sense.
Like, it is like they're waiting for something to happen, but what? I don't know what that is.
Yeah. Meanwhile, well, first off, I should say, is that everything from WWE we should talk about? That's
I think it is, yeah.
Okay.
I haven't seen any AEW. I'm
really
totally blind here.
Okay. Well, they recently revealed the brackets. Don't look at those yet. Hold on. But they did the brackets for the Owen Hart tournament this past Wednesday for the men's, and then on Rampage they did the women's. And I was like, I was actually expecting more brackets, TBH. And in typical fashion, yeah, go ahead.
They've been doing all of these qualifying matches, which that is another round, isn't it?
Right. I
Why
guess.
is it qualifying and not just like the next round?
That's true.
Yeah, I don't know. And then typical tournament fashion here. I did the
The
predictions.
Joker is involved.
Yeah, there's a Joker in
There's a
both of them.
Joker.
Yeah, we
Is
don't
it
know.
the Joker?
It's not the Joker, but a Joker.
Not the Joker.
Yeah.
Oh.
But I basically.
So you've done your thing.
Yeah.
You've got Kyle O'Reilly beating Ray Phoenix. I think you're wrong on the first one.
Really?
Yeah.
Well, we'll see. Got to tune in and watch this Wednesday.
Yeah, Ray Phoenix has only just come back. He can't lose his first.
Well, he won the qualifying match to get into the brackets.
Oh, I haven't seen that yet. Okay. Well, still, he's.
That match was actually
he's
really
overall.
good too against Dante Martin. That was
That
way
sounds
better
good.
than the main event of the Ring of Honor title unification, which had zero build and zero hype behind it, and the crowd gave zero fucks about it.
Which titles do they unify?
It was Deonna Purrazzo and Mercedes Martinez, I believe.
Martinez.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can see why they wouldn't care about that one. Jeff and Darby. Yeah, that should be Darby.
Yeah.
But Jeff's new. Jeff's only just shown up. He should be winning things.
Yeah, he won to get into the fucking brackets, Chucks.
I know. I just mean in general, he should be more winning than losing, and this is a loss that he doesn't need.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, they should have had more brackets. Or just put them all
Adam
into the one
Cole, I agree
side.
with Adam Cole. And Joker beating Samoa Joe.
Some people were saying that that's going to be Cesaro, so I'm kind of buying into that.
Oh, cool. Okay.
But I could be wrong. I don't know. Could be anybody. Could be somebody from New Japan.
Could be.
To represent Forbidden Door coming up. Which was my thinking for the women's.
Cesaro,
Yeah,
before we go to
we've
the
not talked
women's,
about this, have we?
Cesaro
Yeah, sorry, go ahead, Chuck.
Cesaro used to tag with TJ Wilson,
Facts.
who was trained in the Heart Dungeon.
Facts.
It's a tenuous link, but there is a link to the Owen Hart thing.
Fact.
So that, yeah.
What were you going to say, Will? Sorry.
We've not talked about this Forbidden Door thing, have we?
No, I don't think we have.
The pay-per-view.
What actually is, I've missed the whole situation, so I don't know. I've seen bits online, but What's actually happened? They're doing a show within New Japan.
Yeah,
They are.
Okay.
I really like the logo to it.
I assume the internet went insane for this news.
Not as much as you think, but it's positive so far. But I think people want to see it. I haven't seen the logo. Let's see what they've got.
When is it?
The Forbidden.
June 26th.
Oh, it's not far away then.
That's a very Doctor Who logo there.
That's what I thought.
It's
Yeah.
like a TARDIS. Huh. I was getting sued for that.
Just haven't seen it yet.
And again, I never understood why how the TNA used it was Destination X and it was the rip-off of the X Factor logo. What was it, TNA? I was one of
Well, it must be Impact, yeah. For Destination.
I'm thinking, yeah, Destination X. Yeah, it was literally the X Factor logo.
Oh, that one. That does kind of look like that.
This one is the bleeding cowboy font, I believe.
It was the X more than anything. It was the X Factor.
Yeah, I see it.
I see it too. Yeah, hold on. Dun, dun, dun. Yeah,
Yeah. There it
I
is.
see it. Yeah, yeah.
All right,
Everything's
let's see your
fucking someone
women's
at some point,
brackets.
something.
So for the women, this was announced, well, technically yesterday on Rampage. Here you go.
I'm going to run through, before you show yours, I'm going to quickly run through what I think. So I've got Tony Storm, and then Riho, Ruby, Soho, Ruby, Britt and Joker, Britt, and Red Velvet Hikaru Shida.
So
then Tony, Britt. That's tough. See, I'm stuck already. Let's go with Ruby Riott and Tony Storm in the finals. And then Tony Storm to win it. Because she's
Really?
debuted recently. Yeah.
Really? I think you're way off, because this is what I picked.
Oh,
out.
let's see what you've got.
I went with Jamie, Baker, Riho, and Cheetah. And then
Okay, so we're actually the same. Oh, no, we're not. It's only two. Okay.
Jamie and then Britt can kind of sort of tussle, and then Jamie gets kicked out of the group because they're kind of sort of teasing that Jamie's been being a klutz and costing Baker her matches and things like that. And I think that I don't remember if Britt and Riho had a past, but yeah, I think because of Riho being a returning figure, she might make it to the final, and then Britt wins it. This is where I think that this might have some New Japan influence, is that Riho might win the women's version and then tout it around, especially for the Forbidden Door show, perhaps. So I'm kind of I'm not confident on this one. I'm a little bit more confident over here to have, O'Reilly and Cole kind of scrap it out, because everybody else just doesn't really make much sense. The Joker could make it all the way, in theory, because if it is Cesaro, I definitely want him to beat Kyle O'Reilly for sure, but we'll see. But over here is just, I don't know. It's less predictable, I feel.
Yeah. So Britt Baker and Riho do have a past. They had a match at the Battle of the Belts in January, but not a lot. It wasn't like a big feud or anything.
Right. Okay. Yeah, well, maybe they'll have a rematch of that.
Yeah.
So that's just my 2 cents.
No idea for the Joker here.
Yeah, I have no clue who the Joker's going to be for this one. Athena, formerly known as Ember Moon, perhaps.
Ember Moon, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. If you're gonna have him debut, would you debut him against a loss? Is the thing.
Britt. See, I don't think Britt Baker needs this one now. They can cool off on her a little bit.
She had all the accolades in the ring and whatnot.
Yeah.
Like months ago. So why not add the Owen Cup to it? That's the thing. But I do agree, she doesn't need it.
Because she's got all the accolades.
Right.
Something else.
Right. You kick Jamie out, and then she can do her own thing solo. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe you could have. Maybe I'm completely wrong, and Tony does advance, and then it's Tony versus Ruby Soho at some point in the final, because they're currently buddy right now.
They've been friends, right? So
Yeah,
could work. You got Riho versus Hikaru Shida.
Yeah.
They have a bit of a history. Some of the early matches where they just had all of the Japanese women in the 6-man tag.
Right.
They were. I think they were on opposite sides back then.
And Shida could easily go over that as well, but I'm thinking, since, Shida's not done with Serena Deeb yet, believe it or not.
Isn't she?
I would assume so, but I don't know. Oh, actually, no, because Deeb's going after Thunder Rosa. So, yeah, you're right.
I was thinking after that last one, they've gone at it so many times. That was like the 5th one or something. Oops. Okay.
Ta-da!
I'm not worried.
Don't worry.
It's fine. All good.
Anyway. Yeah, no, Serena's going after Thunder Rosa for the title. I forgot about that because they had that promo on Wednesday.
Was there something else on Wednesday?
Was there something of note?
Big news on Wednesday. Something that I was wanting to see. I haven't seen the show yet. It was only on last night. I haven't had a chance. What else happened on Dynamite this week? What's that?
There was... Let's see. The Dante Martin and Ray Phoenix match was definitely a must-watch, I would say. Let me pull up the...
Oh, it was Big Cass. I wanted to see Big Cass.
Oh, yeah. He was the surprise for MJF and whatnot against Wardlow.
He kind of gave it away. I'm guessing there was no Enzo.
No Enzo. The fans were chanting, "We want Enzo," and the other half were like, "No, we don't."
No, we don't.
Which was hilarious. I don't know if I would want to see Enzo with Cass again, to be honest with you.
I would love to see Enzo again.
Let me see here. Yeah, there was like a moonsault at Wardlow. Yeah, look, this is insane. This is insane. He popping off a moonsault. Like, a week prior, he was doing a swanton.
Yeah, he did a big senton bomb, didn't he? And he powerbombed Lance Archer, too. That was pretty damn impressive.
Yeah.
Yeah, this guy can do some stuff.
Crazy.
I so badly need to catch up on
yes
AEW stuff.
Yeah, Wardlow. There's something about him too. The way he's got some kind of confidence, or the way he carries himself. He never looks like he's just there following the script, you know?
Yeah.
A lot of the guys in WWE, they're there to do a job, as it were. They know what they're going to do, and then they do the thing. They're playing their part. Wardlow, he's kind of cool. Like, he's always, I don't know what the word is. Like, even though he's in the handcuffs and stuff, and he's being belittled the whole time,
Looks like he's being trafficked.
Kinda,
Yeah.
but he doesn't look like jabroni. He's not
No.
like, it doesn't demean, he doesn't ruin like what he is.
Right.
He's like, okay, I'm gonna do the thing because I know I'm gonna get the better of this eventually. And he kind of somehow expresses that without really doing a whole lot. Not many guys do that. He's got something, that guy.
I feel like if that happened in WWE, they would ruin it by making like a dumb choice or something.
Well, they did, because they did it with Kane, and it didn't last very long.
That's right. Yeah.
Absolutely right. They can't do it.
Let's see here. If I had to make a suggestion, if you wanted to watch this, let's see. This one was actually pretty good. This one.
Yeah, I want to see that.
This one.
The six-man tags are always good.
That was a waste of time. I don't really remember this. This one was kind of. I'll just put a little wavy lines like, yeah, sure. And this was a waste of time as well. And I hate to say that because I like the women deserve better on AEW, and they need to have like some sort of like writer or female dedicated female or woman writer just coming up with like, hey, let's do this for the women talent and have like an angle that makes sense rather than suddenly there's a Ring of Honor title unification match that you should totally care about.
I mean, put Deonna Purrazzo on TV for a few weeks first.
Right.
That would help. Also, by the way, you've won the knots in the middle there. That line across the middle, you won the game.
I did?
Yeah. Knots beat crosses.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah, hey, look at that. Tic-tac-toe. You're right. You're right. I can't move the thing around, but yeah, you're right. Oh my god. Can I please get it? There we go. Yeah, ta-da. Hooray, I won. Anyway. But yeah, that was a decent thing on Dynamite. And I also caught Rampage because it was on at around 3:30 in the afternoon because of playoff hockey.
This guy who does the recaps on AEW, he's got little quotes from the commentators and stuff.
Yeah.
It's beautiful brutality, said William Regal. He's written it like a novel.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, the SmackDown guy can't put anything up. Is there any trio hotter than the Blackpool Combat Club? Wondered Excalibur.
Oh. Oh yeah, Big Cass is just W. Morrissey, apparently.
Yeah.
And I don't know, like, let's see if I can find the screen shot here. Oh, I didn't post it, but I said something along to R.I.P. Big Ass on the Tonytron because it's just Morrissey.
Big ass.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have the other one on hand, but otherwise I'd put it up there. But yeah.
Oh, he's looking good.
Yeah, he looks great. He looks like Edge if Edge was taller.
He does look like Big Edge.
Yeah.
Can't see the name Morrissey. We were thinking of that singer, the miserable bastard from Manchester. Oh, totally off top.
Well,
Does
also,
Sting also make you think of Sting?
It does. Yeah.
Not so much.
Makes me think of a picture of Sting.
that's
Picture of
not
Sting.
Sting. It's a picture of Sting.
The treachery of Sting.
God. Yeah. Apparently also Double or Nothing. The main event is going to be Adam Page versus CM Punk. So that's something that we haven't gotten around to mentioning. I believe they announced that the week prior.
They did. Apparently, they. So, Adam Page couldn't make it. I think he had the thing, the unprecedented circumstances. I think he had.
Elevated
So he
liver
couldn't make it to the
enzymes.
show. And so they just announced it without doing whatever it was they were gonna do.
Yeah.
It's kind of out of nowhere.
Yeah. I'm all for it. I'm hyped for it. And interestingly enough, I believe
Who's going to win? That's a difficult one to call.
Well, CM Punk's no longer undefeated.
That's true.
I don't think he needs the title, like at all. I kind of want to go with Adam Page, to be honest with you.
Yeah, it still feels too early for him to lose it, but I don't know. He's doing, if he lost it, I wouldn't feel too sad about it. It's just kind of there.
Yeah, I mean that's also a fair critique. That's also a fair critique. It feels like he hasn't done a whole lot since having the title.
No.
Like he's just been cutting promos and such. But I don't know. I could see them doing like alcoholics versus straight edge type of subplot there with him and Punk. Like after Page wins, he could just offer Punk a beer and then Punk slaps it out of his hands or something like that.
Yeah, could do something.
Yeah, Dynamite this Wednesday has the Darby Allin, Jeff Hardy, Punk versus John Silver, Adam Cole versus Dax Hardwood, and the FTW Championship of Ricky Starks versus Jungle Boy on the line.
Cool.
So there you go. And remember, the home of professional wrestling is All Elite Wrestling. Look at that. What a homer. No, I'm just kidding. What a shill. Yeah, the AEW write-ups are a little bit better than the WWE ones. Especially the one where... Oh, I closed out of it. But especially the one where I just, it's literally nothing.
Oh, no.
Anyway. But yeah, that's a quick rundown and things like that. And Rampage was pretty decent from what I saw.
Hook and JD Drake.
Yeah.
Hook's so good.
He's something else, man.
He's killing it. He's not even doing anything, and he's great.
He just goes around eating snacks, and then there you go.
I just love that he doesn't fight more than he needs to.
Yeah.
People will challenge him, get in his face, or try and piss him off, and he doesn't care. He's not interested.
It's like a better upscale version of the Orange Cassidy gimmick, in a way, if you think about it.
Yeah, it's like a not funny Orange Cassidy.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's great.
Which, by the end of the show, which was the only screenshots I saw, Satnam Singh, Jay Lethal went over, what was this guy's name? I cannot pronounce this. Kanosuke Takeshita, I think?
Konosuke
Takeshita? That's it.
Takeshita, yeah.
Jay Lethal beat him, and then Satnam Singh was in the ring, fending off Lethal against the best friends that hit the ring, and then Orange Cassidy just stood outside, and then Samoa Joe with a pipe came out, and then he just had like generic merch, which I'm trying to find the tweet of here. I was like, Samoa Joe's been around for like at least a month. You mean to tell me you can't get him some like decent merch here? Like, he's just wearing the generic stuff here. It's just AEW Live. Like, yeah, okay, cool. But, like, come on. And also, backstage producer Pat Buck, now All Elite. I can load that in here. There you see him.
Who's Pat Buck? I know that name.
I don't know. He was in WWE for a while. He worked his last event at WrestleMania, and then
isn't he the one that what's the name? Didn't Nia Jax beat him up?
Yeah.
That's right.
Yeah, he's the
That's all
old
he's known
Buck.
for.
He's the young Buck's dad.
Yeah, I don't know. Other than that, I don't know his credentials and things like that. I know Brian Alvarez
He's
made a big
one of those
deal.
guys that's been around forever.
Yeah. Brian Alvarez makes a big deal about him from time to time. But that's about it. And I'm like, oh, he's just a backstage producer sort of person.
Yeah. Was other stuff I was going to say about the AEWs. Konosuke Takeshita. No. Forbidden Door? No. Not Forbidden Door.
I don't think anything's been announced for Forbidden Door yet. So, and I think because Double or Nothing is first.
Yeah, they're going to leave it until afterwards.
Yeah,
that's fine. It's probably going to be one of those. It doesn't really matter what they do. They could not announce anything and just throw some guys out there.
Right.
It's all going to be good. There's going to be no build anyway. No, it was apparently Blade has left.
Really?
Blade's contract is up, and he's not re-signed.
Oh.
Well, no, sorry, not Blade. It's the other guy that looks like Blade.
The Butcher.
Stu. No, Stu. Whatever his name
Grayson.
is. Stu Grayson.
Yeah, I heard about that. Yeah, that's unfortunate. Yeah, he was with the Dark Order pretty much from day one, and
yeah, from day one, because he's the tag partner of Evil Uno. They've been a team forever. And I guess they still can be outside of AEW. But, it's a bit weird that they would go their separate ways like that.
Yeah, that's weird. I'm sure Tony Khan's gonna rag on him on social media. Like, actually, I didn't think you were that great.
I don't think so this time.
No, I don't think so either.
I think it's one of those. He was around early on, and now there's a lot more talent that he's been able to pick up over the last 3 years. And Stu Grayson, he's not really needed anymore.
For now. Maybe down the line, you can always come back and and make make something happen. Maybe like a nostalgia act. Is that? I don't think that's the right term, but you know what I mean. But like a feel good moment.
But like, that ever makes sense, you can do.
Yeah, I think with all the recent acquisitions, it like some of the old guys that have been with AEW from the start, like are probably going to move on to other things that aren't like featured prevalently on the product, I would assume. So that's just my guess. I don't know. He's probably not going to be the last one, but
No, I think you're right. There's going to be a point. So when was the first? It was about this time of year, wasn't it? The first AEW pay-per-view? I think it was in May.
Yeah, I think so.
The first Double or Nothing.
A few years ago, yeah.
Yeah, I think 3 years ago. So I don't know if people were first signed on a 3-year deal. So maybe for the rest of this year, we could be seeing these things come up. Either re-signing or... you're not really needed anymore. Like Jack Evans is gone. No one even noticed that. Jack Evans is there.
Yeah, I noticed that. Because they had it was like TH2 or whatever their tag team was called, and with him not re-signing, it was just Angelico, and they just randomly threw him into that 6-man at the start of Dynamite this past Wednesday.
Mm-hmm.
So. Yeah, I don't know.
I think we could be seeing more of those kind of the smaller names, the lesser used guys.
Yeah, that aren't
really needed anymore. Now they can pick up guys like Cesaro.
Pretty much. Anything else before we get out of here?
I don't think I can contribute, I'm afraid.
Why not?
Only we mentioned it off there, but just with the UK show finally has a name. Clash at the Castle.
Really? Really? Not Cardiff Carnage or whatever that we came up with?
No. There's a Welsh dragon on the logo. That counts.
Huh. Does not count for me. Unless that dragon has the word Carnage on it.
Do you think Gareth Bale's going to be involved?
Who?
You're making a joke there, but there's going to be some sort of random
Mhm.
English celebrity involvement, isn't there? There'll be someone. Probably someone like Piers Morgan or some dickhead like that.
Oh,
It's funny because he is a dickhead.
I mean, apparently, no one really knows, obviously, but the main event's going to be McIntyre against Tyson Fury.
Yeah, we'll see about that, pal.
He did say, didn't he, when in his press conference last week after he won his fight? He said,
yeah.
he's retiring from boxing, but then he said something about he needs to have a call with Vince and the boys. I think he said. Because he wants to.
He's got to control his narrative.
Well, at the time, the UK show hadn't been announced, but then he said something about we're going to do something at SummerSlam. So maybe he turns up at SummerSlam and they lead into a match at
the greatest
Clash at the
SummerSlam in Great Britain.
Clash at the Castle.
It's the greatest SummerSlam in Great Britain. I'm not calling it Clash of the Castle.
Just down the road from London.
Yeah. I'm maybe that's like a network thing. Well, it would have to be, right? It's going to be a network special event, right?
It's going to be. I imagine it's going to be on the
premium
kind of
line
scale
event.
of
That's it.
The Saudi shows.
Yeah.
By the sounds of it. So it's not just going to be a. In the past, you've done like the rebellion, haven't they? An insurrection where. Okay, they were off decent shows, but it didn't really mean anything. This sounds like it's going to be an actual meaningful event. So, tickets go on sale next week, I think. Week after, 20th of April.
Will you be?
I'm guessing they haven't said how much they're going to be yet.
No. I imagine you'll
It's gonna
probably
be
need a
stupid
small
money,
mortgage.
Fortunately, I can only afford a small mortgage.
Do you think the smiley face sweater guy's gonna be there?
Yeah, and he'll be in the middle of front row.
Yeah.
He was there for Dynamite and Rampage.
And what's the other guy? The guy who wears a white suit.
John Glick, the
Brother Love.
No, the.
No, he's always at the UK shows. I got a picture with him.
Oh,
one of them.
okay. I thought you were talking about the super fan for WWE. The one that used to have all the signs.
What's his name?
White suit guy.
White suit guy.
Not sure about white suit guy.
Did he wear a Superman top?
Oh, I think I know who you're talking about. The Superman.
No, that's not him.
Oh, okay. Well, never mind. Now you lost me again. You had me, you lost me, had me, lost me again.
No, I can't find him.
Okay.
I think you made him up.
Yeah, I think so too.
I might have done. I don't know about the photo with me.
You could be the white
I
suit
think
guy.
I know what you mean.
Yeah.
When we go to Cardiff, you can be the white suit guy. Start something off.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a good gimmick.
There you go. That's it. I'll do that.
Anything else before we get out of here?
I can't think of anything. Sorry.
Do we all have a laugh at Man United for a little bit? I'll do.
It's just sad at this point, though. They need something, and no one seems to know what it is.
Sounds like they need to win.
Yeah, easier said than done. Apparently.
Yeah, I believe that. Oh yeah, I forgot to do this at the start here. There you go.
Oh.
I gotta get more of these tomorrow.
I'm quite low on drinks at the minute, actually.
Well, yeah, you opened yours before the show started.
I know. Anyway.
Anything else? Sorry.
No, I'm sure Backlash will be amazing.
Yeah, Backlash tomorrow.
Rumble.
The anemic card that is Backlash. Yeah.
Yeah.
Hard to get excited for it if I'm being honest. Not gonna lie. I mean, the I Quit match is the only one that really had. Well, I mean, just because of the stipulation itself. But other than that, yeah, I'm just not. I don't know. They got to add something to it, and I don't know why they kind of backed out on the whole winner take all unification on the tag titles, because that was something to look forward to, and now that they're just like, yeah, it's a 6-man, and they're staying with it is very disappointing. So, but that's the MO for WWE, is disappointing people, unless it's WrestleMania.
No, you're right.
All right. Well, in that case, we'll hope somebody out there can enjoy Backlash if you're into that. We'll hopefully be here next week. We've had a litany of issues the past couple of weeks, but we should be hopefully on the road to Crap in a Box. It's the next one, and Double or Nothing and whatnot. So we'll see you then. Have a great weekend, and take care. We'll see you next week. Good night, everybody.
Bye.